Okay, so the next step is another modification I've done over the years, and this is a conjunctival retractor that I developed with Weiss. And the idea of the conjunctival retractor is that it doesn't clamp the tissues. Like I know Peng Core has developed the core clamp, conjunctival clamp, and that was designed to be as atraumatic as possible. But I found the clamp itself is quite tight, and it was actually crushing the tissue that between the clamp, even though it was over a small area. And when I was using the clamp, I was finding post-operatively there were areas just along that conjunctival edge that had been crushed by the clamp and subsequently became avascular. So thinking about that, I designed this conjunctival retractor so that the conjunctiva is just draped over the retractor, so that there's no clamping, there's no crushing of the tissue. And you can see the conjunctival retractor itself, the top edge of it is a bit serrated so that it actually grips the tissue, so it doesn't just slip off. It took a while to actually design the retractor, the height of the retractor and the width of the retractor, just to have it just the right size so that it's able to hold the conjunctiva according to the initial conjunctival incision size. Certainly if you have a smaller conjunctival incision, the retractor won't fit. If you have a larger incision size, the conjunctival retractor won't hold the tissue as well. The other design feature of this conjunctival retractor is that the retractor itself sits on the sclera whilst you're actually placing the mitomycin pledgets, and this also helps hand in terms of you're not holding up a retractor, so it's less fatigue. The other feature of the retractor as well is that it protects that conjunctival edge from exposure of the mitomycin. That's critical because you don't want any mitomycin effect along that conjunctival edge, otherwise post-operatively you're more likely to get conjunctival edge wound links.
Yes, I mean, again, I like your clamp a lot. I would really emphasize what you said about not using crushing clamps. I think when you do use a crushing clamp, you really do damage the limbal tissue, and that can lead to avascular and thin areas on the bleb post-operatively. I like your technique.
If you enjoyed this lecture so far, please subscribe to http://iop.vision. I hope you enjoyed this series as much as we have putting it together. Thank you.